Yo, what's good? Box Benji. Yes, follow, subscribe. Hit me on the TikTok, Box Benji. You dig? Hit me up on that TikTok. All right, y'all. Let me give you something to talk about. Governor Gregg Abbott is officially a dickhead. Yes, this guy is sending migrants to goddamn Chicago now. He was messing with Eric Adams in the beginning, and then I think he sent buses to Colorado too, and now he's harassing Chicago, causing more cataclysmic issues in America. All right, we're gonna get to this program right here. Outgoing Mayor Lori Lightfoot sent a letter to the Texas Governor Gregg Abbott on Sunday, urging him to stop busing migrants to Chicago, saying that the immigration problem is a national crisis that can't be pushed from city to city. Abbott started sending migrants buses to Chicago and other sanctuary cities, including New York City and Washington, D.C., in the fall as a response to the influx of migrants crossing at the southern border. The Republican governor has said the relocations will continue until the federal government secures the border. Asshole, man. That motherfucker. He's causing the issue. Like, you can't do that shit right there, bro. You see what I'm saying?
It is true that the current mayor said it, that that our resources are stretched, and we've gone to the federal government.
Like other sanctuary cities, Chicago has seen busloads of migrants arriving in a steady stream since last summer.
And now Mayor Lori Lightfoot is asking the Texas governor to pump the brakes. Casey Cronus is live with the latest.
Natalie and Anthony, Mayor Lightfoot and Governor J.B. Pritzker say the city is overextended. Shelters are full, and now migrants have ended up sleeping wherever they can, including police stations. Yesterday, Mayor Lightfoot sent a letter to Texas Governor Gregg Abbott asking him to stop sending buses of migrants across the country, calling it inhumane and dangerous. Since last August, Chicago has welcomed more than 8,000 migrants, but resources are stretched thin. Lightfoot says the city also receives little or no warning when buses are coming, leaving the city and partner agencies scrambling. Since they started arriving, Governor Pritzker says the state has provided about $150 million to serve those migrants, but more is needed from the federal government.
And they are helping to push the money from FEMA out the door to states, but it isn't enough. And you've seen New York City is inundated, Chicago is inundated, and we're going to see more people arriving. And again, we're going to do everything we can to care for them when they do arrive, but we need a better system.
And in her letter, Mayor Lightfoot said she was made aware that busing could resume as early as today. City officials, though, say they're just not sure when the next busload could arrive. Reporting live from Union Station.
See what I'm saying? That shit crazy, bro.
Everyone has their own idea of wealth. Let's talk about yours.
Hurry up, commercial.
With America's migrant crisis, many say about to go from bad to worse, Chicago city leaders are calling for help.
New arrivals to the city have spiked over the last 2 weeks, prompting a group of aldermen to seek help from the state and federal government.
Our system is over capacity. Make no mistake, we are in a surge and things have yet to peak.
Right now, Chicago's 7 shelters are housing 2,800 migrants. But over the last 10 days, DFSS says new arrivals have jumped from about 10 per day to between 75 and 125. What's equally concerning, Title 42, the COVID-era border policy, goes away on May 11th. And at the border are some 45,000 migrants waiting to get into the U.S.
We are using every tool in our toolbox to meet this growing crisis.
It's not enough. Several aldermen say the city spent $20 million on migrants and is now out of money. And also, they report entire families sleeping in police stations.
This is not safe, and it's not the right thing to do, the way to treat people, and to prohibit the policemen from doing the work that they need to do.
Immigrant families and children are sleeping in police stations. We don't have the resources at the police department. We're now down to zero money, no commitments, from what I understand. What do we do?
Several.
Man, that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. This shit is stupid as fuck. This shit is fucking out of control. It's not right. Yo, let me tell you something. This is causing a problem. This is a political mess. It's too much antics between these politicians, and they putting the American people that was born in this American soil. They're putting everybody's livelihood in jeopardy. Like, there's too much nonsense going on. Enough is enough. The games need to quit. You see what I'm saying? Lightfoot, who lost her re-election bid earlier this year, wrote in a letter that Chicago officials learned Texas is planning to resume sending busloads of migrants from Texas to other parts of the country, including Chicago, starting on Monday. Lightfoot said Texas has bused women in full labor and victims of sexual assault without regard to their immediate needs. Lightfoot urged Abbott to reconsider this dangerous and inhumane action that he's causing. Nearly all of the migrants have been in dire need of food, water, and clothing, and many need extensive medical care, she wrote. Some of the individuals you placed on the buses were women in active labor, and some were victims of sexual assault. None of these urgent needs were addressed in Texas, so he never even gave them a head up. He just do it, just simultaneously, just throw them out there. You see what I'm saying? That's wrong. You can't be doing nothing like that. And then the federal government need to. I recall that President Biden said that's not a major issue. It's a small, minor thing that he's not worried about it. I recall the president saying that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I recall him doing that. See what I'm saying? It's all a joke. That's why I emphasize, especially on whoever listening to this, I emphasize that you register to go vote. Let me give you the most easiest way to make sure that you solidify your way to vote. See what I'm saying? Go to your nearest driver's license office, your DPS or DMV, whatever you call it, the motor vehicle station, or wherever you get your state ID at and your driver's license at. Go over there. Go over there. Bring all of your credentials. And if you have to, bring your social security card, and bring your birth certificate just in case, and make sure you register to vote. That's the concrete 100% way that you're going to get results on getting your registration to vote. You know what I'm saying? You got to get these sick, twisted minded people up out of them office, because what Governor Abbott is doing is childish. It's not even he's not even being a grown adult right now. He's being a childish thing. And then I can't just put him under scrutiny. I also got to put the Biden administration under scrutiny, and then the people in Capitol Hill, because they're causing a lot of issues. See what I'm saying? This is Governor Abbott right here, fucker. Goddamn, son of a bitch. Make me sick. You see what I'm saying? And Mayor Lightfoot, she even stated, I know by your actions that you either do not see or do not even care about the trauma these migrants have already faced, and you continue to and continue to suffer under the humanitarian crisis you have created. You know, Lightfoot, she not cool with this shit. But I beseech you anyway, treat these individuals with the respect and dignity that they deserve. To tell them to go to Chicago or to inhumanely bust them here is an inviolable and misleading choice. See what I'm saying? So I had to fucking cover this shit real quick, because goddamn Governor Abbott is being a dickhead for real. He just want to score political points, and all that stuff for his constituents. So he's not doing the right thing. He's doing the wrong thing. See what I'm saying? So, and then, like I said, the Biden administration is also under fire too. They just out of there. They're so out of there. So I holler at you with some more updates and details. Gotta go. I gotta keep putting work in. Holler at your boy. This is Thinking Out Loud with Bens Farel. One love.